Hey guys, let's do a quick morning brief. First, let's start from economic calendar, and as you see, we got a few macroeconomic data coming from UK, which is not gonna be very, I think, waiting on the market because we got a really very important event today from Feds, and the market will be watching it very closely because everyone want to hear what they're gonna do with the interest rates, how they're gonna sort out the low inflation and high GDP. So this will be very important at 7:30 UK's time. So be careful, because it can be really volatile. The volume can be huge and price can move up and down very quickly. So if you don't have any trades, I think, or if you trade in the morning, better maybe close before the event and just let the market just to settle and then to see what's better to do, buy or sell. So let's move to charts now. As you see here, we got pound dollar. Yesterday it was a really huge rally, almost 150 pips, and you see we are exactly at the main trend line, which we've been holding from January. So it's like 4 months trend line. So on the Brexit hopes, the pound was rising. Of course, all the worry about Fed interest rate, it helped to go higher. And at the moment, we're heading on the really very strong resistance zone where I'm expecting that the pound might retrace. So watch really close at this zone. As you see, we got like some buy stops at here. So these zones buyers are watching. So this is a weekly pivot point, and here's the daily. So we can see the retracement on a pound, and same on the euro dollar. So we are here. We as well rose on a quite good macro data yesterday from Europe, especially Spain surprised us. So all was priced in, and of course, same thing. Fed's the rate decision, it helped to go higher. So because the dollar was weakened. So let's see what's gonna happen. But at this point is really strong resistance zone, and everybody was watching here, to start to go short. But of course, all the data and worry about the Feds, the low inflation, it helps to stay here and and closed yesterday at the top. So let's see what's gonna happen. But as you see, I got like really small short position right here because I'm expecting that the price should retrace. And then what we got, Australian dollar as well, it should go lower. I got my stop loss somewhere here. As you see, we got quite many sell limits just somewhere here at 709. Plus we got 200 moving average above, so it's pretty safe. And this is a weekly pivot point. So what I'm expecting that the price will come to retest this bottom or even will go lower. So this one, and you see, is head and shoulder, a little head and shoulder pattern, shoulder, head and shoulder, as I mentioned yesterday. And I got my biggest headache is Kiwi dollar, but disappointing data from New Zealand came this morning, actually this night at midnight, and actually it lost the grip at the top, it's really strong resistance zone, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, and we even here multi times came to retest this top, but it was rejected every time. And you see the data came quite badly, and Kiwi really lost about 50 pips from here. And I'm still holding because now it's below 200 moving average. It's below all my moving averages, and I'm still expecting that of course it will come to retest this spike. So watch closely. This is quite serious, a super zone. As you see here, we got those historical buyers right here, and some resistance zones right here. So it's of course become a super zone now. So watch closely what the price will do. So if it's in Europe, session will come, and not gonna be able to break below, I might retrace, because it's dollar still. Today we got those Fed rate decisions and the statement. So this market is really very sensible, and it's a little spark can cause some spikes. So watch closely. And but of course, New Zealand, the employment data came very badly, so investors thinking that New Zealand should start to cut the interest rates as well. So it's very dovish, and next week they have their statements as well. So everyone expecting that New Zealand will be very dovish as well. So it's pretty helps for the dollar at this point. So let's see what's gonna happen in the early Europe session. And here's a bit more about technicals. At this pair, as you see, the green bars represents that hedge funds closing or opening new positions. So as you see here, we got on a pin bar, a green bar, so I think they opened, and then we got at the top a smaller bar, so some position was closed, it's dropped, and then we got, if we would go, we got that one here, so they might be closed as well at the top before the Europe session opens. So if it will start to break down, that means that someone closed their positions. But as you see, retail sale buyers are pretty strong on the buying, so it's quite good, because if retail buyers going, let's say long, banks might go against them, because they can hit their stop losses and take their money. So that's pretty good on this strategy. So it gives me like more points to stay short on this trade. So let's see what's gonna happen, and good luck today guys with your trade, and trade safe. See ya.